Hi everyone, I'm Mike, and this is a summary of my interestingly funny years as an independent app creator and appreneur. Appreneur. I don't know how to say it, I'm not French. For my first app, I decided to make a simple app in which you can draw on the sand. And so Sanddraw was born. People around me had very supportive responses, such as, who the hell is going to use this crap? Not even for free. A few months later, Sanddraw hits the top 10 entertainment apps in the Amazon US App Store. Oh yeah! It gets many positive reviews, sometimes exaggeratedly positive. Needed a drawing app so my mom can communicate. Mom was in the hospital after an aneurysm and couldn't talk because of her track. I wanted a whiteboard type app so she could try to draw it out. This one was so fun for her to use. Smiley face. Sanddraw helps the sick and the needed. And so I developed SkyDraw. It lets you draw clouds and rainbows and especially fail as an app. Actually, my major goal getting into apps was to develop a fitness app. So I created the fitness app that I always wanted, Cal Virtual Trainer, starring myself. A few months after I published it, I found out that this exercise exists in the app. I think it's also embarrassing to put it in a video right now. Virtual Trainer sold some copies, but generally it failed. I blamed it all on that so-called model. I created a creativity game to make people think outside of the box. People thought I should get back inside the box. Failed! Human Clock. I created an alarm clock app that its digits are actually a bikini gymnast, hoping that it will draw more downloads like a YouTube cleavage thumbnail. Appalling failure. I go to a vegetable shop. I buy fruits and vegetables, only one from each kind. There is a weird moment of silence between me and the veggieman, and then I run away with the goods to create Fruit Draw. After the veggie photoshoot, I made a soup out of all the veggies. It was the most disgustingly nutritious soup I had in my life, and I drank it until the last drop as if it was a vital potion for Fruit Draw success. You need to become one with the app. Fruit Draw was actually a partial success. Yay! I did spend some time in the toilet though. I find out surprisingly that Sanddraw is being used in classes in the US to encourage kids to spell. I felt happiness. Look at them, they're having such a fun time. I hope they click on many ads. No, Sanddraw has an educational app discount actually. Flappy Bird is out, an indie game that hits the top charts worldwide. Many knockoffs are being published, so I need to do one myself. I take my friend's ultra photogenic face and put it on a bird. And the app lets you put your face on a Flappy Bird. Beer for app operation. You like beers, you like apps. It's all logical, right? So I go to the beach and give away free beer for people to download the app. There was one marketing guy on the beach and he got really upset. Do you think this is useful? Flappy U hits the top charts in Israel for one day, thanks to beer. Over time it's going to get 400,000 downloads. Great success! I decide to make a serious effort making my fitness app vision come true. I hire a professional Russian-Israeli fitness model and a studio photoshoot of the best exercises. Appearance. I designed the app myself. Do not design an app while you are high. I actually wasn't high, and it still looks like an app made for Toys R Us. So I let a graphic designer do it. Oh, much better. I decide to create different apps for different muscle groups, since some people really like to focus on a single body part. Best abs fitness, best arms fitness, best butt fitness. I had to compete for very ridiculous keywords such as bubble butt. The fitness apps hit the top charts in Israel and the US, and over time pass millions of downloads. Yippee! One day I even met two girls in a pub that had best apps fitness on their phone. More surprisingly, they actually had good figures, which I took credit for, of course. Hi, you look fine. Thanks to me. Can I have your phone number? Cappuccino. I added voice support for different languages. It brainwashed me, and now I know this very useful phrase in Italian. Continua bruciare di grasso. Then one day I found out there is a user in Sanddraw who drew more than 5,000 drawings with Sanddraw. If you are this user, I am terribly sorry. Okay, how much time does it take to get to 5,000 waves with this app? Well, for some, I guess, the beach is like a drug. I make Voice Draw, an app that lets you control the brush size with your voice. Luckily, a popular Russian YouTuber drew a dick using the app, and it helped the app to get erected in Russia. And then one day I find out that there are not a few cheap copies of Sanddraw in Google Play. One of them drew its icon using the original Sandra. Cheeky bastard. I get some appetite. Run the music. I develop a running app that plays your favorite songs and changes their tempo by your running speed. People actually ran with it. But I did end up making nose push-ups. Had a professional photoshoot with 6 fitness trainers that performed the push-ups with you as you touch the screen with your nose. It was fun, but
it failed.
I studied Chinese, so I decided to make a Chinese language game which wasn't appealing enough. 失败. Humor match. I invested time and money in a dating app that was going to match people by their sense of humor. It stayed in beta. Fail. Okay, to sum it up, I achieved more than 15 million downloads and tons of experience. And, of course, independence. Nowadays, I'm working on a social app. I really appreciate you watched it all. Please do comment with your silly app ideas. Keep on being creative, always listen to what people have to say about your idea, but choose wisely what to take from it. I'm working on a very special app creation course, Beyond Coding, so if you're interested, go to www.appmaker.com and simply sign up with your email. The link is also in the description. Share this clip if you liked it. Keep it up.